Alright, what's up, guys? I'm still a little depressed from the last season, how it ended. First divisional round loss to the 10-6 Browns. I don't have enough points to upgrade a player again, so we've got a 4:05 game, AT&T Stadium. We're going to start it off against the Cowboys. We got to get a Super Bowl eventually. It's going to happen. Marcus Lawrence, Melvin Gordon, and Van Der Esch. Makes sense. My top three has not changed from last season.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup.
Should be a good matchup. I don't think I've beaten the Cowboys yet. I got Jacobs, Van Der Esch on that side. I want to run to that side, but we're going to...
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Oh, I got that off.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they're able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Yep. A pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling in.
Good start. Good start to the season. We might get a yard out of this, but we got to start pounding the rock.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Boy, you go 3 and out on your first drive, and that's not the way you want to start this drive either. Doesn't seem like they're really into it just yet.
No, first 4 plays, you don't want to call it a disaster, but not looking very sharp. Now the second down throw on target. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Good
it's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're well past midfield, just
again,
a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
He gets hurt.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. 2nd and 10. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Knocked down. Oh, he kicked it.
Intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the
Of course,
return here
the
is
Cowboys
stopped
have
at the
Xavier
35-yard line.
And he jumped the route. Made sense. There's their score. Okay.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure running.
And I can't throw it away.
Find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
No buns.
Defensive end, DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard
Well,
line.
after this game is done, I'm going to
We
request
sat in with a lot of coaches. When they
release
talk about things they want to accomplish
because
offensively,
this
I'm
line
not
is
sure
horrible
that sack
and
and
so is
sack
this
are
team.
on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Well, I can't see who it is, so.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And Ellington has it, middle of the field. Oh, and they had it stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
I had to get rid of it.
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Oh my God.
This pressure gets there this time for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been
who are these
constant duress
receivers?
this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still
I had triangle wide open, trying to throw the entire time. But
DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there.
Hopefully this will be the last game I ever play for the Raiders. I doubt it. I'm sure I'll get stuck with them for the entire season.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And
Yeah,
that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play.
You know, I don't have time to throw. It doesn't matter what team it is.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And he dropped it.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Sweet baby Jesus.
As I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd time.
And I had to switch out of it, so it didn't really matter.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Stay in
Throw
bounds.
on second
Why
down,
the-
but this one is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring.
Okay.
Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you
It's
to
a long
spend it
one
with
for them
me.
every
long
single
for them
game.
trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And now a throw
dropped
on
it.
first down there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of
Big
wide-open
shot
receivers.
there.
Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider
Yeah,
touchdown.
well, you didn't give me the touchdown, so.
An 11-yard touchdown as they are able to cut into that lead.
Come on.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It's a quarterback sneak.
And I
Fighting for
fumbled.
the end zone.
And they
He lost the
recovered.
football. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but
Never fumbled ever on a QB sneak.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Imagine that. I got
Down,
sacked.
a Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. A deep ball for Ellington. And that good.
Just give me a second, guys. All right, let's keep going.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And it'll wind up incomplete. Play call there. Now it's fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Back to throw here. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play out of while you've got them rocked on their heels.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Yeah, man, of course, I had to throw it. I was going to get that.
Complete as well.
Come on. Yeah, and you're going to take the field goal. Okay. We better stop him then.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
Back to the normal. Start my own one. I'm done with the Raiders. I mean, you're going to sack me 4 or 5 times anyway, so I might as well try to get the extra XP. 150. Oh my god. Try to get 150 rushing yards. I'm gonna guess if it's anything like real life, then Josh Jacobs should have almost 200 yards rushing.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. And
Oh, we know. It's the coach. We get it.
Chopper. Check 31. Check safety. Let up.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one complete to Nicole Hardman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
It was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 4. Simpson reels it in over the middle. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Here's a second and 7. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 16 yards, a first down.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from,
and he's going to be dropped.
Through it, but okay.
Back to the 15-yard line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Keep running your route. Why'd you stop? You had him beat by a step. Freaking Dicky Dutch.
Here we go. 30 days. Let's go. Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Ready.
On first down.
Behind line because you're not following the actual play.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, first down. They've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that's complete. It's Allington. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory.
And we didn't kick field goal. Okay. cool. I love this coaching staff. I absolutely love it.
Okay, great.
It's the most fucking ridiculous piece of shit.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
They'll look to throw here.
Nope,
And
can't
he's
throw it.
taken down.
Doesn't
A
make
cheap
sense.
sack. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line.
Fuck off.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down
Let's run
play.
curls. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, John Gruden. Most idiotic coach.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Come on, the ball. Mike 51. Mike, ready, go.
He'll drop to throw. And this is Simpson with a catch. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He'll look to throw. He finds an open man, Simpson. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball.
Catch
But when you
it.
have a
Get up
receiver
in
with
the...
that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise. Throwing it, you don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Can't throw it.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The Raiders on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. They'll set up a throw.
Throw it!
He's going to go down again.
Why am I not throwing the ball? It's a slant. I don't understand the timing in this game sometimes. It's like, oh, nope, can't throw it. It's going to take you 17 seconds. Hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, now you're getting sacked.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Arlington has it, middle of the field. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all.
I just don't understand why they don't follow the actual play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their
Frank
will
Clark
on
in
these
this game is
offenses in
actually
this game.
phenomenal, but in
Absolutely
real
going
life,
toe
he
for toe.
sucks
Just
dick.
curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Now a shot taken on third
In his
down, but
hands
it's going to
and
wind up
don't drop it.
incomplete.
They'll take the lead. A big shocker there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
I called the playmaker, but
inside the 30.
I guess this
So
worked
now then,
out.
the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Get off me. Get off me. I will make adjustments.
As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
They'll look to throw. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. On first down, he'll drop to throw. They complete it to Hill. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Oh, I can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back.
You guys have to give me some time.
And the Chiefs...
0-2, baby. 0-2. And then you want to run draws and slants.
Ready.
Oh no, that's not even Gruden anymore. Gruden got fired.
Hey, let's pin the mirror. Hut.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's complete. It's Allington. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
I mean, you're still picking the same stupid dumbass plays.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Definitely not desperation, but yeah, the spot fall back.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because
give
the
me
defense
something
knows they're going to get
that I
tested
can work
deep.
with.
That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Back to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Okay, sorry about that.
Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Okay.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket.
Trying to use a playmaker and it
Results in
won't
a
work.
sack.
So.
They had to go for it with such little.
0-2. Let's do the PA because that's what every Raiders coach calls.
On play action, they'll throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Gardner's not even my starting tight end. Ellington is the only receiver that I actually know.
Flushed out right. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
Jesus.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the 4th quarter.
Why would they be nervous at all? All you have to do is pressure. 12-year-old kids could beat my offensive line. Shut up, Chris. Yeah, I know. I'm no good because my offensive line won't block for me. It makes sense. Is it sad that after 2 games of the next season, after I went 13-3, that I'm already ready to send the entire season? What do you mean I can only demand it in the off-season? Okay, well, we're going to send the season then. Because if I can only demand a release in the off-season, then I'm not playing this entire season. I'm not going to do it anymore. It's stupid. And I will be right back, guys.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound to surround me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bump it. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like blah, yeah. And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. If up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits.
Oh my God. So you mean the top 1% of quarterbacks? Now, I gotta retire now. I have to retire my character. Because apparently the best quarterback in the league didn't get an offer. Oh, let's try to advance to the next week. Let's see.
See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes?
We're gonna keep advancing.
Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes on the road.
I think this is last week. Get an offer.
Say my money, stack it up.
No.
It look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before.
I'm scared. I'm scared to go to the regular season because I'm just like, ugh. I don't have an offer yet. Listen, if I don't get an offer by mid-season, then I'm just gonna retire the character and we'll have to start over, guys. And that's just all there is to it. We'll go back, we'll play the college games, we'll do the thing. We'll do it all over again. I just don't understand how a 99 overall quarterback doesn't have an offer. I just did that. And if the only offer I get is from like the Cardinals or the Falcons, the Falcons I might take. Cardinals, no. Lions, no. Dolphins, hell no.
Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take a higher, that's a
There it is, guys. Top percent player. Now I'm just gonna retire. Retire for the league. Doesn't matter. Oh wait, they just tricked you. Hold on a second, guys. Determination, laser focus, banging on they taking notice. Number 66 of all-time legacy score. 99 overall. And no one wanted to pick me up. Retire. Done, boys. That's it. We're retiring KC 1.0. But the great thing is, we're going to start a new one. Preseason roster?
I'm going to put it to you simply.
Alright, hang on a second. I gotta get my son some milk. I'll be right back.
I want you to be our starting quarterback.
Sorry, guys.
And I'm talking from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're going to win a national championship together.
You a liar. You a liar. We'll give him the what looks like a Patty Mahomes hair color. Beard song. Give this man a beard. Nah, a real beard. Really? That's all we got? Okay. Okay, my color is definitely green. Okay, so green isn't an option. We'll go light green, I guess. Don't care about any of this nonsense. Yep, don't care about that. And that's right, yes. Hometown is definitely not Mathis. No, let's not put Wyandotte. Let's put where the white people are from.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who held me along the way.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this...
I want to thank everyone for showing up today.
No,
I
hell
want
no.
to take a moment to thank all the coaches who held me
like that
along the
one.
way. It's because of them that I have the opportunity to play at the next. I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who held me along the way. It's because of them that I have the opportunity.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this... Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this...
Thank you.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom.
Shut up, you little
Mind telling me where you're going to be signing?
bathroom pooper.
Actually, it's why I'm hiding in here.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice, I'm always here.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you. Hello? Hello?
Dude, you're pooping. Why are you trying to talk to me?
Who's it gonna be?
Okay.
You didn't even pick all those teams, bruh. I want to pick Texas Tech because of patty cakes. But I want to pick Oklahoma. I hate Baker Mayfield because he's a douche. Pick LSU. It's a good team. How is... Wait, hold on. How's Alabama not? But you know, I'm gonna pick USC because every USC quarterback, basically to go to the league, has been trash. So I'm gonna turn that around. University of South California. And we're in Arlington, but it's snowing. I really think that EA just did this to
With
be
this
funny.
team's starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not one.
Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, get in the field, and throw it to Isaiah Street. That's what got them to the college
This is a new
football,
series.
and that's what's going to keep them in the game.
Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Nate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right there. What happened to that trust?
Yeah, my coaches were stupid.
Coach, you wanted to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was going to be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. Just wait.
Which is stupid. They should offer you a get out and then go to another school and then play him head to head.
If you're the coach, how do you
And
let
it should be
5-star talent waste
ridiculously
away on the
hard.
bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you?
Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough. He's got to prove it to those guys.
Yeah, take this.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. We got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it.
Yeah, I gotta win you a national title. Get the hell out of here. The new KC. We're gonna get into it straight from college.
Hey, JoJo. You was sweet. I did. Yes.
Okay,
Glad you knew us. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe.
Event staff, bitch.
This is for players and coaches only.
Okay, who do I play? Ooh. Dude, let's go Clemson.
I'm here to play Clemson.
What?
The Tigers, yeah.
You?
Bitch, I'm not retarded.
What's your name?
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch,
I know
don't
who you
question
are,
me.
but, go
Like I
ahead.
won a national title, ho.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, short, fat, black chick.
Excuse me.
Or
You're the
abuse her
quarterback,
power.
Yeah.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
It's your job to
Nice
know
meet
the
you.
roster, but
Do you mind if I
don't
ask
know
you
who
a
I
few
am.
questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right. So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh. Well, oh man. Hey, what's up, man? Well, I'm one of those guys who thrives in chaos. You know, even when the pocket's collapsing, I can buy time and push the ball downfield.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How would my teammates describe me?
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a
I'm
great
an
leader,
intender,
a
bro.
jokester? Give me something.
You know, they'd say I like to keep things loose in the locker room. Yeah, football's important, but doesn't mean you can't have fun.
Okay, so a little bit of work hard, play hard, that kind of thing?
A little bit of both. Yeah, yeah.
last question. It's an easy one, I promise.
Shoot.
Which quarterback
Steve
have
Young.
you modeled your game
Steve Young. Steve Young is the best, one of the best in the game.
I've always loved Steve Young's ability to turn any play into a positive game, even with defenders hanging off of him. I feel I have that same level of adaptability.
Very nice. If you are anything like Young, then you're going to give defensive coordinators a lot to worry about. Remember, only about 20 million people watching tonight, but at least now they'll have a rough sketch of who's under center.
Cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. I got you.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen.
They don't even
Ready, right?
connect you in this game, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning a national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. I got you.
Way to put some random ass pressure on your teammate. Because he didn't know already. Why is this still going on?
Set! HE Gator!
Together, just to make sure, blah blah blah.
Here we go! 70, Indy! Hut! On the ready.
Blah blah. Release the sheer ball.
Let's go! Okay, break.
Oh my god, it makes you go through this every time. In and out, your job, simple. Press.
Leaf River! Leaf River! Down! 8, read!
This pass and this pushes. A bullet pass.
Fire! On the set! Get it! Ready? 60 oars! Hit it! Here we go, here we go! 10 Lobo! Ready? Ready, ready! 50, plant! Let go! Here we go, set! 30 base! Ready, ready! Let's go! 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
gets pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
Oh, we're gonna live on, brother. That's what you guys actually
All right, I
need
just
to
talked
see.
to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
No.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
No.
This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're going to destroy us.
No.
This is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Get in with streets.
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Man, forget about him, man.
I'm a 5-star recruit, bro.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
Yeah, but when I win this game, you're going to be sitting there shutting the hell up. It's probably going to be the last game of the night. I'm going to go night-night. Gotta go to sleep. I gotta get up at 4 in the morning.
Well, outside it's a rare Texas snowstorm, but we are indoors here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And tonight it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the USC Trojans.
17 is a terrible number.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
Well, they made you look like a monkey. Let's win this game. Let's do it.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, I'm playing the whole game. Okay.
Clemson now with a 1st and 10.
I got you now.
Operating from the gun. Cooper firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Yeah, sit down,
and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Cooper will look to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Out of the bounds.
Incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Outside.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going to hand to Jewell. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run on 1st down. Darby, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. For USC, such a storied program. 11 times they've been crowned national champions, beginning with the earliest way back in 1928, all the way until their most recent title in 2004. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
And he locates Walker, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's so much slower.
Back to throw here. His throw incomplete. Isaiah Street's the intended target. And now it's third down.
And then everyone
now they
else.
face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
It's telling me that I'm basically
He'll drop to throw.
Yep. Got him. Got him. Dot.
Complete.
Dot.
Set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side.
Another
It's
dot.
complete. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. A good throw there, but boy, a tough situation for this offense, for this program, really. When you think about it, Marcus Washington, 4-year starter, came in as a true freshman to lead this team. He's 3rd all-time in passing yards in school history, 2nd in touchdowns, twice an All-American, Heisman finalist, all that stuff. Never missed a game in his college career, 53 starts, but now he sits and watches as his understudy for the last 4 years finally gets his shot in the leading role.
Alpha.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
I got it.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
My boy's here in a minute. But I'll go take a piss. I'll be right back. Okay, we're getting back into this.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Clemson, of course, back in the college football playoff for the 4th consecutive year. Champions in the 2016 season, trying to make it 2 titles in 3 years if they can get things done. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. They'll run with Jewell. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Come on, set. Hey, two-star.
On second down now, Jewell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now Cooper looks to throw, and that is incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Greystone, travel. Here we go, D, get off the field now.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed. A lot of guys in shorts coming your way, so it's going to be a big key to see how he adjusts, to how the speed really picks up in this game, and if he's able to get rid of the football.
And think about it, Charles. That's the first time he's hit the ground with a sack since his high school days. He played in a couple spring games, but those were non-contact for the quarterback.
Yeah, they're wearing a different color jersey. No one hits the QB, even in the spring game.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a gain of 14. When prepping for this semifinal matchup, we went back and saw all the tape on Isaiah Streets throughout the year. And no matter who you talk with around the game, they say Isaiah Streets, what's so impressive, his route running ability. So much discipline, so much precision on the cuts. Not only that, but you sit down with him and you find out what an impressive young man he is. For the amount of talent that he has and all the stars and accolades by his name, incredibly grounded, just a remarkable young man. Well, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throw left side taken in by Streets. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught. It's Streets. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. You know, you think back to what kind of parallels you can draw for what this young quarterback is trying. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
Second and 13. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw.
The goal for any offense.
That's caught. Touchdown, USC. Isaiah Streets.
Got him on Isaiah.
And the Trojans add on to their lead. Well, when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Clemson now with a 1st and 10. Here's Cooper. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Cooper throwing again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Back to throw is Cooper. Throwing on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And how about this, a fake? But he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Charlie!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A 20-yard touchdown.
Yeah,
and the Trojans
boys,
add on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that could alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
Let's go. Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how you play. Let's go.
Be a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
A lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates. But you remember, you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
Hey.
Coach.
Really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
What time, bro?
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And offensively here, you wouldn't know it by looking at it that Marcus Washington is not in the game.
That thought that maybe they would simplify the game plan?
Forget it.
Yeah, forget it is right. True that he doesn't have the game reps, but he definitely knows the plays. He's run them for 4 years, totally familiar with his offense, and now he's executing.
USC gets set here, 1st and 10.
Hey, hold it.
He'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. Isaiah Streets, his second touchdown of the night. And the Trojans add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Cooper. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there. 10 yards.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. It worked very well there for a first down.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Cooper from the gun, he'll throw, and that will be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Let's go.
The SC offense about set to take over here. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Oh, not 90.
Picked off near the 42. And they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 22 yards there, a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. Okay. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a 2nd and just 3. On 2nd down, Jewell. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. Three quarters have come and gone. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. 23 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Then done. Already had it locked down.
On play action, they'll throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
They do not. No.
What part did they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
23 yards, the final tally. Here's Cooper on 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5. And his pass incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Cooper now, operating from the gun. This will be caught at about the 5. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Cooper will look to throw it. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, he sucks still. He still sucks.
Grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2nd and 1. Good slant caught by Streets. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. His throw caught. What about the 5? And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. The Trojans come up now 1st and goal.
Protein spill. Pick me up. Here we go. Mike 8.
Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. That's caught. Touchdown, USC.
Boom, baby.
Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And the Trojans add on to their lead. What a game he's had throwing the football. This is now 4 touchdown passes, and this offense has had very little drop-off from Marcus Washington. Starting to get a sense who might be on your weekly cover of your favorite sports magazine this week.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Cooper on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw. Cooper. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for 28 yards. Looking to throw. Cooper to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw is Cooper. From the gun, he'll throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Donnie Simpson there to make the grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Let's go, baby.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deeper. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down near the 5.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now Cooper throwing on first down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cooper. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Cooper. Going to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 14. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got another hookup here with Streets. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That's caught. Touchdown, USC.
Boom. Got him.
55
Got him.
yards. And the Trojans add on to their lead. This is really something. For a guy that had 0 touchdown passes in 4 years, heck, 0 passes in 4 years, period, he's come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And there was a lot of talk about maybe them simplifying this offense. Well, forget that. He's done everything that Marcus Washington had done previously and then some. So on the strength of 5 touchdown passes in the first ever college start for their senior quarterback, the USC Trojans are moving on.
Oh, now, Coach, you wanna suck my dick now, Coach? Mm-hmm.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to.
Yeah, like you, bitch.
For what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Yeah, I was the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Whew. One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football is my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Em, looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh.
Absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well,
Man, well, we also already know it's a trick question, so purple.
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I think I'm gonna have to go with purple.
Purple. No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name. Off the board. Yeah, now it's clicking. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches its horn. Silver.
I'd go with Onyx.
Onyx. Okay. I told you she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood. I'm Emily's dad. Hi. Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns.
Oh. Is that okay? Well...
Yep. Let's
4
do
touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
It's nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
Alright, super cringy interaction, but
We're days away from the national championship game, and there is one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all.
That's it? No?
That's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of
come
weight on
on,
this dude's
come
shoulders right now.
on,
He
you
wins
talking
this
that
game,
mess.
He punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
I am the one, the only.
Hey,
I
can I
am
talk
the
to you a minute?
KG.
Yeah, sure, Coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. All right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, take in the crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets
really
real
want to skip
quiet.
over this. I've done this before.
All right, so breathe, take it in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
I got you, Coach. Yeah, thanks.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
He's saying I gotta pass for 350 yards, 3 or 4 touchdowns, or we're gonna get this dub. And then I can go to sleep.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on the USC Trojans. One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. This is taken at his 4. Oh, what a move. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Just his second career start and a national title on the line for the Trojans as they get ready 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got his man. It's the All-American Isaiah Streets. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. But Charles, the success that this quarterback had in the semifinal, how does it translate here?
Well, it certainly helps his mindset.
In trouble, and he's taken down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
That should be on the defense.
And now some motion
You
before
call
the snap.
really?
And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Young, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Texas Tech, a newcomer to the college football playoff. They have won 11 conference titles in their history. But boy, this would be quite a feat to make a run through these games in Dallas and Santa Clara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, Warren. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Block somebody?
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written. But what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title bout. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Go now. 8 read.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top for the end. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. DeMarco Crosby. And the Trojans have taken the early lead. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so. But I guarantee you this, after that throw, his hands will happen later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown.
One second.
So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Red Raider offense set to take over here. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Now Warren. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Oh, crap. Oh, yeah.
A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. The Red Raiders come up now, 1st and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Warren, and that'll be caught in the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown. Keon Simmons there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal quarterfinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
And folks out there should see how Isaiah's face lights up when the discussion turns to the young lady he calls him, and the inspiration that he takes from her fight. It's really something special to see. He makes a point to call her from the locker room after every game, and he says, listen now, she's not afraid to tell me if I do something wrong. She'll critique me in a heartbeat. But it's good to see a young man who wants to give back, one who gets it, and Isaiah Streets certainly gets it.
Emily, too, said to be watching from her hospital room. A surgery scheduled for today, and now she's got a receiver and a quarterback that want her to know that they are thinking of her, and, of course, we're thinking of her as well and wish her all the best.
Absolutely.
Looking to throw. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 27. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's Streets. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
On the sets. You draw forward.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. Isaiah Streets. There to make
Told
the
you,
grab.
get him, Isaiah.
His guys have taken the lead. So now 2 touchdown passes thrown, and we talked earlier about the young cancer patient, Emily Atwood. She asked him a week ago for 4 touchdown passes. Heck, he's already halfway there.
Yeah, Isaiah Streets relayed that story to
more.
us. It's a pretty tall task for a second career start. But the way he's looked these last couple of games, he's not fazed by the request, is he? He's halfway there.
So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. From the gun, Warren. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back
you
pocket.
did not make that tackle.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. This is Irons. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. USC gets set here, 1st and 10.
61, matchbox white.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready up.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things good.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On the crossing route, complete. It's Richards. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. The Red Raiders come up now, 1st and goal. Warren going to pass it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will get this into the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown. From 6 yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The SC offense about set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw. Going deep for Walker. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, USC.
That's what I'm talking about. Told you.
Well, that's a heck of a
I
response
told
to regain the
you.
lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself
Boom,
regrouped.
baby.
They regrouped
Boom.
in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back.
I was going to Isaiah the whole
And in a
time.
big way,
Didn't
that was
matter.
a statement-long touchdown.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right?
What?
So just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
If the teams are going to agree, then I'll agree.
Got it.
All right.
Hey,
Why
you know
I
how much this means to me, right?
Of course I do.
Then make it happen.
Okay, man.
I mean, did you not just get the Indian half tutty?
Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Red Raider offense set to take over here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're
Took down
doing
the
is
linebacker.
emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Simmons. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. On second down now, it's Young. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. Third down now to follow. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Off play action. Warren.
There we go, boys.
He goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Call that a 48-yard punt and made even better by a loss on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick slant caught by Streets. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive.
Let's
First
go.
down. All the prognosticators have a first-round grade on Isaiah Streets should he decide to jump to the NFL after this season. But all indications are that he wants to come back and play college ball one more year with his eyes firmly set on winning the Heisman Trophy. And you better believe that has the folks back on campus extremely excited. They go play action here on first down. Oh, wide open is Streets.
Come on.
Call it a gain of 12.
Oh, you want to talk all that mess? You want to do all that nonsense?
2nd and 3. And this is incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. His huge night, it just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving. Now that's a play that Isaiah Streets made time after time this fall on Saturday afternoon, and you got to think as this championship game continues to unfold, they have to find some way to slow him down. Double team, just anything to disrupt him, because he has a knack for getting open and making big plays. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now a shot taken on 3rd down.
What do you want me to do, bro?
Incomplete.
You're a little faggot that wants to sit and talk
shit. It just
shit.
shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Here's Warren to throw. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man. Complete.
We play to win. Let's go.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there, partner. I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. On 2nd down, it's Young. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. This is Young on the carry. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Warren, and he will get this into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Lamont Pope taking it in as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And this certainly a nerve-wracking time for both of these fan bases. Heck, my palms are sweating here in the booth, and I've got no dog in the fight. Can't imagine what it's like for an inexperienced quarterback.
The bottom.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now back to throw. Rolling to his right. And he slides to avoid the hit. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And Walker with it over the middle. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Dancing to his left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. The Trojans come up now 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Pressure comes and down he goes. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They're going to look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. Touchdown, USC.
Yeah, with the
32 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
No, they're going to review it and they're going to run
There
it
you
back.
go, Charles. Apparently all she had to do was ask. How about that? His 4th touchdown pass in this championship game.
Oh, I missed that. I shanked it. I shanked it.
For living up to it. And I bet they're both relieved that there won't be another game. She might ask for 8 touchdown passes in that one.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Set. 60 or. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Warren. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
Return it. National championship. There it is.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
There it is.
Charles, we've seen him target one of their main
Got that
weapons
natty.
time and time again.
Got that
Maybe they went to
natty.
that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
55. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Yes, the boys.
Throwing after the interception. Warren hit from behind, and he's
Game
driven down.
6. Mesh. Yeah, I know.
Protection
I
certainly
tried
going to
to
need to be a
express
bit
as I
better here
could.
on 2nd and 16.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man on the comebacker. It's Simmons. And he'll go down, but not
put you
before
guys in
getting
purple.
us inside the 30. That one
How are
covers
you not
24 yards. It's a first down. Clock
actually
running,
in
about to hit
purple?
90 seconds to go in the game. Now Warren. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It'll be a pickup of only
Yeah,
a
we'll
yard.
stay in
And that'll
purple
make it
with you.
second down. 2nd and 9 now.
Oh,
But you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay game.
Looking to throw. Warren.
There it is.
So close. He gets it to the 1.
There's no way you caught that over me.
That sets up a first
All
and
right,
goal.
well, we'll goal line on it, bitch
Clock
ass.
management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Back to throw. Warren. And he will get this into the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown.
Yeah, I went man-to-man on goal line, but apparently that doesn't happen.
As his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Okay, off to you. One-score game.
Than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face
No,
mask.
go lay down.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Here's Darby on the carry. And I think this defense knew what was coming, as he is smothered behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Delay of game, offense.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Looking to throw. There's this out for Streets. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Isaiah Streets.
Boom. Got him.
6 yards. And the Trojans add on to their lead.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
No, this game's over. Natty title on my waist.
Stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch.
Really kicking onside kicks just because I think it's what I should do.
Good about your chances.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. We got this. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 39 yards there, a big one. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the gun, Warren. Yeah, he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Second and goal from the 1. Second and 1. And that'll be caught in the end zone for a
Doesn't matter. You got still lost your dick.
Touchdown of the night as his guys are back within a single score. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Folks, this is one for the story.
Yeah, boys, that's what happens. National titles.
Game until just 9 days ago, the USC Trojans are once again national champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the podium at midfield.
Come on, guys. Get up in here.
College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy as we present your college football national champions, the USC Trojans.
Jack Ford. Talk about a long shot. And as a man who's known as the quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way, how are you feeling about your quarterback right now?
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done, and under this kind of pressure. Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention, because this kid's special.
Come on.
You deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Coach, this is you. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect end to a too short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel. I can't even describe it, really. It's just to be up on this stage, celebrating with these guys. It's perfect. It's just perfect.
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
I think I gave myself a shot. If the NFL comes calling, I'll pick up the phone. But this guy over here, this guy, the trophy, man.
Absolutely. Isaiah Streets, we are all aware of the loss of your brother and what it took to be here today. But can you tell us, in this moment, how you're feeling right now?
It's lots of feelings, Taylor. I made a promise to my brother that I was going to... You know, none of this would have been possible without this man right here. This dude came into an impossible situation. He's got heart. Love you, man.
Yeah, I love you, man.
See? This was for you, baby!
Let's go!
A lot of emotions out on the field tonight. This is what football is all about. About getting hit and getting back up. And as you can see in a season that was characterized by overcoming, these guys did just that and won a national championship. Back to you guys.
Right. Right.
Hey, we're back on Zeke.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Little big as
Yeah, he's
a
actually right
Thomas.
here. Okay, hang on.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going? It's Emily's dad. Look, I know that you got a lot on your plate, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I did want to tell you that Emily's out of her surgery, and she is doing great. She got to see the game and everything. You have made a fan for life in her.
Thank you so much for the kind words. Please have Emily stay in touch.
I will. Thank you.
Oh, Emily's out of surgery. And she's doing good. Hey, Em, that's what's up, girl.
College football season's wrapped up and the draft is 2 months away. Today we kick off the NFL Scouting Combine. Over the next 7 days, more than 300 college prospects will run, jump, catch, and throw for NFL coaches and scouts. Kyle, who's your player to watch?
Okay, it's the mythical backup quarterback who just won a national championship. This guy who's played in two games, and we're saying maybe a third-round pick? Come on, the hype is unreal.
Kyle, he did win a national championship.
Yes, he did. It was incredible. Peter, 8 quarters of football, third-round pick. Get out of here. If he
I was a 5-star recruit, though.
He could be a first-round draft. No way. No, Nate, no way.
Listen, this isn't a particularly strong draft class for the quarterback position. And you know when that happens, teams get desperate for that QB, and they start to reach a little bit.
Guess we'll find out soon.
Yeah, it was a 5-star QB going into college.
Yes, I hear you, and I've been hearing you for the last 15 minutes. I'm on top of it. How many times do you need to... Yes, I'm on top of it. I'm meeting with... I've got a few other guys to meet this week, and then...
Why do we always get,
I
like...
know that there's a time
and
restraint. I
FIFA
understand
or
that.
in Madden, it's always we get, like, the
Thanks for taking the time to meet me.
stingiest, nastiest reps.
Yes.
They're always the
Well,
Asians,
I
just
know
like
what he
the
wants. I
slimy
understand what he
guys
wants. He's
that we
told
have
me
to
what he
worry
wants.
about.
You don't have to tell me what he wants as well, okay? Just, can you hold on for a second? Thank you. No, just be quiet. I take any of the other top quarterbacks available, and I get praise, and I get to keep my job. I pick you, a player that barely even picked up a ball in college, and then I'm nuts. And the seat that I've got to sit on gets red hot. So why don't you tell me why you should even be on my radar?
I just won a national championship. And that's not the last trophy I plan to have on my mantle. You pick me, you better clear your shelf for some hardware.
Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back. Yes, I'll have to call you back.
Yeah. Don't be a
I
douche.
love you too, Dad.
Yeah, exactly. It was his dad. Sit down, shut the hell up.
Are you for real? You know, you and I have a mutual friend, Mr. Jack Ford. He and I served on the same staff in St. Louis. What do you think he would have to say about your ability to lead a locker room?
Navigating a locker room can be tricky. I do my best. I try to find a balance between being the locker room guy and then the guy that the coaches can rely on to get the team bought in. But it's hard.
You know, Jack had some concerns about your leadership. But I'm not seeing that. Little inside scoop, the owner wants someone with the measurables. So you go out there, and you impress. You'll be on our radar.
I can do that.
Don't let me down.
Thank you.
Hand over your phone. I want to check your internet history.
You want me to give you my phone? Is that just like normal procedure?
You bet it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, at least now I know I can trust you with your playbook.
Yes, you can.
You're on a mountain in Alaska on a bus going 100 miles an hour. Where are you sitting on the bus?
Bus in Alaska. I go front of the bus.
Not middle.
Nope.
Have you looked at the engine before you even got into the bus? Did you check the tire pressure?
I hired a professional mechanic to inspect every part of the bus, as he is more qualified than me, and I am aware of my strengths and weaknesses.
Are you being cute with me, son?
No.
You're not. Now give me a serious answer. Would you be in the front of the bus, the middle of the bus, or the back of the bus, or the passenger side of the bus?
I already answered the front of the bus.
Why?
Because if I can see where we're going, I can make sure we're okay. Is that the wrong answer?
Funny how many eyes are on us right now, huh? Breaking us down, picking us apart. Every mistake amplified. But we got it though, right? At least I know I do.
Hey, I'm looking for your agent.
I don't have an agent.
Didn't have an agent. Less more. Congratulations.
For what?
For getting an agent. Me. Boom.
I don't think... Have I met you before?
You're about to know me.
Quarterbacks, group 4.
Looks like you're up to throw, kid. Go get him. Or should I say, go get him, client? You,
No, I'm good, man, yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Got a lot of people already. Full roster. 2 full.
On the set. Set, ready? 70, Indy. Go. Set, 8, read. Big River, Big River. Ready up. 5. Go! 60 oars. Get it. Down. 10 logo. Hit it. Ready? 50. Plant. Red eye. Here we go. 30 base. Set, go. Ready, ready! 15 line. 15 line. Ready, ready! Here we go, set! 10-2 stop! Now! Let's go! 60 outlaw! Shoot! Let's go now! 60 Pittsburgh! Huh. Ready to break! Let's go! You ready? Lead grip! Lead grip! Come on, set! 9-5! On the double! Get it! Hit it! 18 Gator! Hit it! Set, ready? 18 Gator! Hit it! Set, 70 Indy! Set, go! Here we go! Ready, ready? Down! 60 or! Now! Ready? Shoot! Ready? 10 logo. Huh. Ready? Let's go.
New York fans were very vocal about you this week on social media. How would you feel about playing for the Giant?
Well, they're right. This is a team that needs a leader. And they know I could be the guy for them.
Very true.
What do you feel is your biggest strength as an NFL quarterback?
Well, I've worked with the legendary Jack Ford, so reading a defense is in my DNA.
What do you say to the critics that think you aren't ready to play in the NFL?
Have any of these critics ever played football? Honestly, I don't care what they say. It's all white noise to me. All that really matters is what those NFL teams think, guys.
Let's say this all doesn't work out for you. What's your plan B?
No plan B for me.
It's a great answer.
It's very smart. Thank you.
Bavarian chocolate cake. Nice twist. That's my client. Let it go to voicemail. Build some anticipation. But if you answer it, you'll show that the teams can count on you. So, answer it.
Hello?
Congratulations. You're one of the select few players invited to this year's NFL Draft in Nashville. Please have your agent contact our office, and we'll see you in the Music City in April.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes! Oh, sorry. Wait. What are you gonna wear?
I never even thought about that.
Come on, Les. Think. What is he gonna wear? A suit.
I don't have a suit.
We can purchase one.
Okay. Give him the goods. Check this guy out, huh? It's a winner right there. Yeah. Come on, give him the turn. Give him a spin. That's it. Yeah, drink it all in.
What are you wearing? It's okay, you don't have to do that. It's okay.
I don't think I have to do that.
Okay, right.
Give me the over-shoulder look.
There he is.
Look right here.
Looking good, man. Look my way. Hey, my way.
What's going on? Just you, please.
Yeah, no. Take it all in. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Hey, this guy. How are you?
Welcome to the 2019 National Football League Draft Live on NFL Network. An amazing spectacle right here in Nashville, Tennessee that has been filled with intrigue and drama, and it is all about to suddenly subside with answers to long-standing questions involving the Heisman Trophy winner, Kyler Murray. DJ, you're first. What are you expecting to see tonight?
Well, I'm just waiting for this first pick, not knowing what's going to happen with the first pick, and Kyler Murray specifically. That, to me, is the biggest story in this entire draft.
And for me, over the last few years, it's been about movement to get quarterbacks. You know, I'm looking to see, is there going to be some movement? Are people going to start jumping up? So Kyler Murray is back in the green
6 picks left in the first round. Can't afford my condo representing a second rounder. Sorry. We need more clients. Signal in here. Stinks. Hey, anybody know how much a 26th pick makes? No? If that's the bank calling about my condo loan, tell them I'm not here. Just...
Hello?
Hey, this is John Gruden, head coach of the Raiders. We've had our eye on you for a while. We're making you the newest member of our team. Congratulations, kid. Be ready to compete.
Coach? I'm ready to make 25 other teams regret their decision.
That's what I like to hear. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Come on!
It's coming up here.
Because there's not a big market. Maybe can steal him with a 2 or a 3. So here's the Raiders' final first-round pick of the night. Once again. Meanwhile, back at the draft.
Play a zone.
In the 2019 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders select...
Let's start at the top, shall we? The Raiders. Draft winners or draft losers?
Losers.
How could you call them
Look, they filled the need of quarterback. That's great. They filled the need. They got a quarterback. Yay! And they spent a first-round pick on a 6th-round talent. That's a winner.
6th-round talent? Did you watch this dude play?
Yeah.
Did you see him at the
Thank you.
combine? Are you
Thank
serious?
you.
He's been jumping up the draft boards for months. Yeah, I watched him sit on the sideline in college. He couldn't even start for his college team. He's going to save an NFL franchise. Sure he is.
And I'll tell you why, because this isn't college. For the first time in his life, he actually has a coaching staff who is putting their faith in him. A coaching staff that actually believes in him.
So where are we headed?
Oh, isn't it on the app?
That you?
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm a professional. But for what it's worth, I think you are the guy that's gonna turn things around here for our quarterback situation. You know, I played a little JUCO ball myself.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Had the coach in here last week, and I was not impressed at all. I do a little JV coaching in my spare time, so I have a really good feel about the game. Should have told him one of my plays. He could have used it this Sunday.
You know, I actually haven't even met him yet.
Coach Gruden? Chucky? He's only been back in Oakland for a year, and he's completely changed the team. New schemes, new systems, new players, and at least you got some weapons to throw to now. Wow, Mr. Big Chest, AB. And I was a big fan of the Tyrell Williams signing, too. Kid is no joke. And listen, I think you're the guy for the next 10, 20 years. The perfect guy for the move to Vegas. Gruden's gonna love you. I'm gonna call you Viva Las Vegas. Can you tell Gruden I said that?
Thanks. I'll pass it along. I'm not really sure how much they'll listen to me, though. I'm just a rookie.
Had Chris Pratt in here last week. Good-looking guy. I think if he fights a raptor, the raptor's gonna win. That's just me. That's just me. I don't care how many names he calls him. In fact, I actually did some archaeology on the side. And I found a T-Rex bone in Missouri once. I think it was a T-Rex bone. I was like, look at, whoa! Sorry about that.
Cool. Actually, I think you just dropped me off right up here, man.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just right up front. Thank you.
This is the start of something beautiful, kid. And in this city, if you need anything, if you need alpacas, if you need emus, any type of livestock, home loan, or warranty, you call me.
You're the guy.
If you... then go call.
This game, it's about legacy, kid. Achievement, exceeding expectations. Your college accolades, they're in the past. Your draft status, just a number. But your legacy, you start building that today. It's about the way you interact with teammates, coaches, opponents. It's about fearlessness, week in, week out, overcoming the onslaught of the league's top defense.